Hello, beautiful people. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. To College Game Day, live from a Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, GA. But we're inside of the Congress Center, part of the stadium. And today, it's a very special day. We gotta win this championship game.
pressure packages to go along with the multitude of fronts and defenses to take away what you do well is always really challenging. But he's done it at a high level for a long, long time.
Hey guys, we were at the first game you guys played against each other in Austin, and I just wanted to ask both, what did you learn? What was your takeaway from your team? What did you learn about your team from that game? I'd like to start with you first, Sark.
Yeah, what I learned about our guys is the resiliency that we have as a football team. You know, we went in the locker room at halftime down 23-0, and that's not where you want to be. And I'm doing an interview with Holly Rowe, and she's thinking, what do you need to change? I said, everything. 23-0, it's at half. You know, we got to show some fight here. And to come out of the locker room and to cut the lead to 23-15, and we had them 3rd and 10 on their own 11, and Carson hits the big in cut, and they run the flea flicker and hit the tight end, and they seize momentum back. But I was really proud of our team kind of regrouping at halftime, and I think that resiliency has been needed here this last month of the season. So learned a lot about our guys that way, because it had been pretty smooth sailing up until that point.
Yeah, I think for us, we had not played well in a big game on the road. Our first opportunity to do that. We played terrible in the first half.
So listen to Kirby Smart and Steve.
First half, it happened for us, but it didn't happen necessarily the way I thought it might. People forget.
Carson.
No matter how long you said that game was, it was 7-7. So
Sarkasian.
it shows you that the
Citation.
30-15, but the explosive plays were 7-7. And they are a very explosive football team.
Sark, your first year in this conference, and a lot of our discussion for the rest of the show is going to be about sorting out the college football playoff picture relative to handling schedule. Going through it here as a head coach for the first time, what's the difference? Is there really a big difference in playing the SEC schedule? Well, it's a grind. I'll say that. I think it's a grind physically, it's a grind mentally, and it's a grind going on the road, you know, in some of these hostile environments. You know, in this last month, we played at Arkansas and at A&M, both rival games for us, which were very difficult environments to go play. And I think what happens is when you're not in a conference, we were in the Big 12 a year ago, we had to go to Alabama for one game in the SEC, and your kids can get up and you can pour into that. The challenge here is you got to do it 8 straight weeks. You got to do it the next week, the next week, and the next week. And you can get physically beat up and you can get mentally beat up because of the challenge that you have week in and week out. That's what this conference, that's the difference. You can do it once. You know, anybody can get up for it one time. It's can you do it for 8 straight weeks, time and time again to keep yourself in the top of the standings. They're rejuvenated by playing in the championship game today. Steve Sarkisian, Kirby Smart, best of luck to you guys. Thanks for being with us. And George Bulldogs.